Hello, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 4. In the menu, because obviously it's about to start. I don't want to go. We just got Crow and Duvali in our party. Great stuff. That's literally where we left off. Touring Western Erebonia 1. Okay, and then we're going to tour Central, or East, and then Central. Western Erebonia, huh? Wait, where are you taking off? Oh, okay. Where are we going? I'm actually kind of... Western Erebonia is like Raquel... Ortis? Is that the name of it? Milsante? Are we going to visit all those places? Ulster? Oh, does that mean I can go gamble again? Because I am so ready to gamble now that I have Ream back. It is an addiction. Wide-range radars showing no activity detected. We've successfully exited the Air Force's surveillance range. Wow, you really know your stuff. I can see you're putting your branch campus training to good use here. Oh, it's nothing, really. You guys seem a little short on hands. Are you sure you can make it work? This is more than enough, actually. If anything, things might start to get a little too cramped. Yeah, this ship's already a bit of a tight fit for us as it is. And given our objectives, it's only going to become more of a crowd from here on out. Last night. Yeah, if we're gathering people, we're not going to have enough room to just hang out on the airship. We're going to need a base. Alright, so what's next? Want to go find Toa and the other former students? Okay, that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, we all felt their presence back at the workshop. I definitely remember sensing Toa, Princess Elfin, and Elise. There were others too, but it was hard to make them all out. Yeah, it wasn't clear where they were, though. They all did their part in helping us find Reen again. What exactly was that? Kind of an amalgamation of images from all over the Empire, projected through the spirit veins, I think. It seems like it focused on people Reen had strong connections to who'd be willing to help. There was a similar connection made when he brought his power under control just for a second. Since it was only a fleeting vision, it's only natural you wouldn't have time to pick out everyone's precise locations. But at least we know they're all safe net for now. However, I would rather not leave Instructor Toa or Elise to fend for themselves. Agreed. I'm concerned about Princess Elfin as well. Well, St. Estrella's closed, and we don't know how anyone in the Imperial family is doing other than Prince Cedric. Maybe they're on lockdown because of their connection to us. That's dumb. Why would you do that? Why would you lock them down for that? Also, the princess is clearly at the castle. Or palace. Like, she hasn't moved. She's not on lockdown, she's just at the palace. We sure have a lot of friends and family whose whereabouts are presently unknown. I've asked the general to search for them, but she hasn't come up with anything so far. Times are tough. We've got the Great Twilight and the rivalries to deal with, plus the upcoming war. We need to decide whether we want to assist the Viceland army or find another way. Not to mention whether we want to draw out the rivalries for as long as possible or get them done as fast as we can. We might not have time to hesitate. I'm tired of feeling like someone else's pawn in someone else's game. Be that as a sacrifice for the Great Twilight or as a participant in the rivalries. Instead of resigning myself to fate or some larger flow of things and just being pushed along, I want to start moving on my own, beginning with protecting the things precious to me with my own hands and by my own decisions. Just like how all of you worked so hard to rescue me. Reen. Elise and Toa are only the start. There are others all over the place who are experiencing troubles. Mint and the others in Heimdall. Not to mention friends, family, and everyone else who's helped us along the way. Let's start by taking back the bonds that Class 7 has forged over the years and expand them even further. If we do, I think our bonds can spread throughout the Empire, maybe even the world. Structurine. Well said, old friend. No more being used as a pawn, huh? Sounds good to me. You've been carrying all this for a long time now, haven't you? I always knew you were the heart and soul of Class 7. That's slap in the face to everyone else, but they understand. Everyone agrees. And now you're spreading your influence out further and further. I mean, it's the least I can do, right? The world wouldn't be about to end if it wasn't for me. When I fell hard, but now I have a chance to make amends. It would have just been Milliam dead and... No, Altina dead and Cedric doing it, so I think this was inevitable regardless. I reject Operations Jormungand and Mille Mirage and what they stand for. I want to spend what little time we have left protecting the ones we love. There has to be another way, one that only Class 7 can achieve. This will be our final operation as a class. What do you say? And then Yuna can graduate. Finally. Are they still gonna get homework? Let's do it. So, that's our decision. It might sound like a fool's errand, but we're sticking with it. What about you two? Will you help us out? Still help us? It's a little late to be asking that. I've known you guys were a group of optimistic saps for 2 years now. I wouldn't have come back if that was a deal breaker for me. Besides, I still have to settle things with Toa, Jellica, and that idiot George. I'll follow you to the depths of Gehenna and back, whatever you decide to do. It matters little to me, since this is only a temporary arrangement, but I don't mind lending you a hand to you helpless young dreamers. I'm interested in seeing the full extent of your resolve. Could just say, sure, I'll help. But no, she's gotta go to that trouble. Well, at any rate, are you two finished suiting up? Oh. Okay, you got a pretty fancy suit. You kind of got a squall outfit, actually. That's weird. She looks totally different. Yeah, couldn't exactly stroll around town in my other getup. I've had these threads ready for a while now. Well, you got a real sense of style when you're not doing the whole mysterious villain thing. Yeah, you're looking snazzy. You've quite a tasteful outfit on yourself. It looks professionally tailored even. It stands to reason that you would have worn casual attire before, at some point. Huh. A soldier's armor is a soldier's pride, but I do carry plainclothes around for when I need to blend in. Though, until I find the answers I seek, I'm ill-worthy of donning my armor again. I see. They're all set to go then. Crow, Duvalie, welcome to the team. It's interesting. And thanks for helping us out again, guys. We'll need to use your ship some more while we fumble around searching. Hey now, think nothing of it. Though it seems security has been on the rise all throughout the Empire since yesterday, we may be limited to the western parts of Herbonia in terms of where it's safe to land. No, just for now, though. Parm and Aaron should both be fairly safe. Bets. Really? I suspect the more details we learn about this security, the more viable locations we'll discover. Parm and Aaron? Well, I guess Aaron Village no matter what, yeah. That doesn't leave us with much, but I guess it's better than nothing. Steady does it, and we can check out how things are one area at a time. In the meantime, though, maybe our connections can help throw some intel our way. I'll get in touch with Arnold and see if he can reach some of our contacts further east. Then I'll touch base with some RF members over on my end, ones we're sure we can trust. We've got some guild members on the move too, both domestic and Liberlian. We can get the gist of the situation through the various requests they send. Would it be alright if we use the Merkaba's computers to check those out? Of course, you can use the one right over there. This one, right? Let's take a look then. I'm sure you've got a monster quest and 2 random quests. Oh, yeah. The Pink Death. That sounds like a monster quest. Okay, this town just ain't what it used to be. And I've been trying to think of a way to support folks who are suffering. If you got the time, maybe you could hear me out. I'll be waiting at the manager's residence in Parm. Oh, yeah. Kurt knows him. Ambergris Amor? Okay. I recently had the supremely good fortune to acquire some rare ingredients, but I lost them somewhere along my journey. I need to return to Liberl post-haste, so I'm unable to search for them myself. I would be sincerely grateful for any help. Maybe at the rest area of Tita Gate. Orvid, oh yeah, of course. Bracer Guild. We've been getting dangerous reports that a particularly dangerous monster has appeared near the Parmby Road. Okay, please find and slay this horde of creatures. So, okay, so it's not one big monster like a cryptid. It's just... Okay. There's definitely a few points of concern here. Yeah, I get the feeling that St. Ark might have been blocked off entirely. Let's look into these. We'll have to decide if we want to take care of that wanted monster as well. Right, we're ready to head down at any time. That group is pretty massive though. Should we maybe trim it down a bit? Perhaps 6, maybe 7 of us at the most would be a reasonable benchmark. Yeah, sure. 7. Well, don't hesitate to let me know if you require my services. By the way, it seems the workshop's received some new equipment. Seriously? We gotta make sure to check it out then. Yeesh, this is starting to seem more and more just like just another field study, huh? Well, special ops missions in our case. Instructor, after careful discussion, Yuna, the others, and I have assigned the duty of first watch to me. As such, I will be serving as your chaperone once we landed. Okay, that's fine. First watch? Chaperone. I appreciate the concern, you guys. You don't need to worry so much. The curse's influence has subsided for now. I feel perfectly fine. I am afraid this particular matter is not up for debate, Instructor. We will not take our eyes off you for a single moment. Well, I'm in no position to argue either way, I suppose. Alright, Altino. Just make sure you're prepared. I'll call you down once we get to the surface. Thank you, Instructor Reen. Look at that smile. Well, it's gone now, but... Kurt has been around Parm. He needs to go. If you're gonna lock me in with random new Class 7 members, I said it, then I'm gonna take 2 at a time and leave the other ones behind, I think. But since Kurt knows Parm, I'll take him. Who else knows Parm? Oh no, I want to take Crow and Duvally. Okay, who hasn't had any screen time? I don't remember. Because I've used all of you when I was just fighting stuff on my own randomly. Usus, Gaius, Elliot, you didn't get much. Also, we don't have a healer, so sure. Oh, we have Altina, right. Alright. Go to the orbital terminal to confirm quests and stuff. If your AP passes certain threshold, your instructor rank will increase. Yeah, and get new rewards. Okay. In addition, quest reports may also be conducted from the Arcus 2. Huh. You'll be able to progress the story when you have completed at least one of the 2 semi-required events. Looks like everyone else is waiting around on standby. Might be a good idea to go speak with them again. Bonding points! Oh, bonding points. You can use those to trigger a special bonding event with a particular ally. A bonding event with a female character marked with a heart indicates a special memory that can be shared. As this is an element that strongly affects the relationship of the two characters going forward, it's highly recommended you view all for any character you especially like. As with quests, please note bonding events will disappear if you progress the story. Oh, shit. On free days, you can use bonding points. Yep. Same as usual, but now we have this special memory nonsense. Okay. Well, considering I want to get all the achievements, too, I don't really need to do this right away, but I feel like I should see all their special memories and save those ones. No, I want the one that have entries, no matter what. Okay, time to get the show on the road. But first things first, I should go and talk to Crow again. New weapons and armor. Got a bunch of Crow stuff and Reen's old stuff. I can use Summon Valimar. Summon Ordine. Ooh. Okay. That's good news. Are you guys considered allies? Not friends. Okay. Just not friends. I see how it is. And he is class 7, so he would actually be, yeah. Back on the list. You haven't been class 7 for a while. Okay. You said I could do this from here?
Here to make a report? Great work, everyone.
I didn't do anything.
Best of luck on your next...
You're giving me false hope saying great work when I did nothing. Okay, no updates here. It's fine. Do I have to actually accept these, though? Check. Okay, once you've viewed them, you're fine. Okay, we gotta run around and talk to people. So you'll be taking command of the ship whenever Gaius is away, right? Yes, I can't promise it'll be entirely smooth sailing, but I can be ready at a moment's notice. No worries, Rosine. You got this. Okay, talk to the character sitting in the captain's chair to go to different locations or assemble your party, and you can do those from the quick travel too. Or wait, these can be these can be accessed from quick travel and camp menus respectively. Yeah, I'm assuming when I'm on the ship, I'll still be able to do this and swap people out. Yeah. We'll be back. Tap tap. When I'm done with this, I need to contact the development division. If only Sharon were here right now. No, I need to stop being so dependent. Elisa. Regan, I'm really embarrassed right now. You don't need to be. If you're tired, you should rest. Can I get you a drink? Thanks, but I just had one. Orb mail. Do you think it's more work? It doesn't look like it. Ellie was worried and just wanted to check on me. Ellie, she's part of the SSS, right? She helped you and the others in Crossbell. You met her 3 months ago, right? Yep, we've been sharing information with each other pretty frequently ever since. I ask her for advice about simple everyday stuff too, though. I see. That's good to hear. Anyway, try not to push yourself so hard. I'll try. The message from Ellie really cheered me up. Guess I'll work on a little bit more until I hit a good stopping point. I'll make sure I rest properly, so don't worry. Asking Ellie about people who are thick-headed. I mean, Lloyd and him are very similar. Duvally from Ouroboros and the immortal and former terrorist Crow. There's certainly no shortage of fascinating faces on this ship. Reen, you and the rest of Class 7 will always work with such remarkable integrity. Hey now, we're only trying our best. You're too modest. We're collecting intel from various regions. For now, you and the rest of Class 7 should just need to focus on your rescue mission. We'll be here to assist you in any way we can. Why are we assuming they need to be rescued? They didn't seem like they were in peril from what I saw. That feels better. The hell you looking at? Need something in here? No, I'm fine. Were you taking a shower? Come to think of it, you always took a shower before heading out back at the dorm. You're right. I did bump into you a lot. You used to train in the morning, right? Guess I picked it up from my mom. She used to nag me a lot, saying that taking a shower is in the mornings what adults do. So it all makes sense now. Wait, what the hell am I doing talking to you about that? This ain't a place for chit-chat, you know. You're right. My bad. Okay. Well, you have fun in here, Ash. Look at them. Just holding it out. Machias, Gaius, you guys taking a break? Yeah, we're just about to talking about how nice it'd be to get everyone together for a drink one of these days. Back in Nord, we brew this stuff called kumis. It's a liquor made from fermented mare's milk. I recently came of age and had a chance to try it for myself. Maybe when this is all over, you can come visit and we'll all have some together. Traditional Nord kumis, huh? Sounds like something worth trying out. I've heard it has a mellow flavor that makes it popular with both men and women. I feel bad that our younger friends wouldn't get any spirits, but I think we could have a fun night. No doubt about it. Sure. If I remember right, Gwyn's a particular fan of Nord's Kumi himself. It's been a long while since I've seen him. I bet he'd love if I bring some along with me the next time I pay him a visit. Gwyn. I've tried my fair share of alcohol since coming of age, but Nord Kumis, huh? If Gaius is recommending it, then I'm sure it's great. Sure. I used to drink alcohol. Not much. Oh, Altina's a Bond event. Duvali's a Bond event. Oh boy. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, since there's 4 here, how many bonding points do I have? 3. Since there's 4 here, I'm gonna see all of them, and then reload and just skip the cutscene again and keep the ones I want to keep. So it won't really matter. I'm still gonna see them all. I don't think it really matters if you skip one and then do another later on. There's no like prerequisite besides the final dating one usually, but I'll keep the ones that give me like character updates for the most part. But we will see them all every time. Are you still keeping in touch with other members of the Wind Orchestra, Elliot? Yeah, well, Bridget and Hebel at least. Hebel's in the military band now, but none of us have had any luck contacting Mint. That checks out. Still, that's a pretty good percentage. I'm glad that you're still so close. Do you ever regret not joining a club yourself, Reem? I know that probably sounds rich coming from me, considering how often I got you to give up your spare time to help the student council, literally every day. Maybe sometimes. I think not being in any one club actually allowed you to meet a lot more people. Yeah, I guess you have a point there. Who's basically in every club? I'd like to think I did my fair share of looking out for the sports clubs. They're all just oozing with youth, don't you think? Sure. Oh. So Monica's been working to distribute welfare supplies in Northumbria. Yes, we can count ourselves fortunate that she's nowhere near the dangers of the war for now, at least. Have you been able to get in touch with Dorothy yet? I've tried, but she's still not answering any calls. Monica and Dorothy. Sounds like you're still close to your old members then. Now that I think about it, have you heard anything about Klein or Casper? I think Klein joined up with the Imperial Army last minute and was assigned to the Intelligence Division. But that's the last I'd heard of him. I guess that's only to be expected. Intelligence Division personnel have to adhere to a high level of confidentiality, though I am rather curious how he plans to act given the current circumstances. Casper works in shipping in Lemaire, but the way things are, he'll probably be drafted sooner or later. I forgot about both of those characters, and I remember most characters. Interesting. That's true. I really am worried about everyone. Just remember, we're all students of Thor. None of us are likely to be done in so easily. We have to trust that the rest of them are doing all right as well. That's a good way to think about it. Getting the Wind Orchestra members together again could be really fun. We performed at the chapel in Trista once. I'm sure everyone's got a lot better since then. If we perform now, I bet it'd be our best performance yet. Like Laura says, we can depend on our friends from Thor's. I know how strong-willed Dorothy can be. No need to worry. Guys, you guys are overly worried about everyone who's just even related to being slightly your friend. Like, they're probably fine. Well, maybe not. I mean, if the game mentions that they need to be worried about them, then they're probably in danger. It's just how storyboard writing works. Our allies aren't the type to shirk their training. Whatever difficulties they might face, I'm confident they'll be able to overcome them. Yep. Hey, Eustace, Kurt, taking some time out for tea. I never thought of it before, but tea really does suit you guys better than coffee. Tea, coffee, it all depends on what mood I'm in. From what I hear, Machias is a coffee drinker through and through. Which do you prefer, Instructor Reen? When I was growing up, I used to have a lot more time to sit down and enjoy tea. But since I started working, I've probably been drinking coffee more and more. It probably does a better job of keeping you awake and alert when you're busy. Yeah, that's one aspect of it. Coffee's fine, but in my opinion, nothing can beat a nice cup of tea. Why don't you would you like to try some? This is one of my mother's blends. The Stormwatcher's blends are a force to be reckoned with. A perfect combination of refreshing scents and rich flavor. That's quite the sales pitch. Next time I have a moment to breathe, I'll be sure to join you for a cup. I'm impressed Eustace could discern all of the tea leaves used in that blend. Though, I suppose it does make sense he'd have such a refined palate. It really makes him a rewarding individual to serve tea to. You and Regnitz are always so busy. It'd do you some good to find some time to relax with a cup of tea every now and again. I'll try, but no promises. Wait, you got a thing? You're behind the counter today? Yep, let me know if there's anything you need. Just not equipment. If you want, I can even make you some snacks. That'd be great, thanks, Yuna. But don't work too hard, okay? Look who's talking. We need you ready for battle, Instructor. Not barely standing because you're exhausted. You've got us on your side, so you don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it. Funny you say that. Altina told me off for trying to do everything on my own, too. Anyway, you have Pom Party on your Arcus, right? I have an account, too. Let me add you. We could play a game of either that or Vantage Masters if you want. It'll take our minds off the stressful stuff. That's fine with me. Okay, I can play Vantage Masters against you. In addition, winning against a member of New Class 7 will raise your bond with them, but only for your first. What about Old Class 7? And what is this shit about new and old? No. So I have to play her in Vantage Masters and Palm Party? Oh boy. Those of us in New Class 7 aren't rookies anymore. You can stand to rely on us more. We'll do anything in our power to support you, Instructor.
So,
sure.
What's it gonna be?
We don't have any more new items here. Ooh.
See you next time. So, what's it gonna be? See you next time.
We didn't really do anything
what's it gonna be?
since getting Crow, so I don't think any of this would be... Oh, there are more items here, though. This was only one page before. Oh. Yeah, now we have, like, Ocean Bell instead of Water Bell. AT halved and Water Art damage up, plus Blue Ascension is attached. Okay, these are gonna be good.
See you
Gotta
next
keep
time.
that in mind. Thanks. Yeah, I get so sleepy when my belly's full. Fancy seeing you here, Celine. You look happy. Have you eaten? I asked for some food at the counter, and Yuna told me she'd make me one of Kopei's favorites. I explained to her that my tastes were far more refined than that of a common cat. Only for her to ignore me, she did, however, end up bringing me a delicate, well-seasoned fish. I suppose if she must make it for me again, I could deign to have another. How gracious of you. Trust Yuna to know exactly what Celine likes. Speaking of that, no, I'll do that after I talk to everyone first. Merkaba are special airships given to the 12th Dominion. It's very rare for one to carry civilians. But seeing as you all are associates of Father Gaius, we have made an exception. Although I hear that during the Azure Tree incident 2 years ago, the SSS and even a journalist were allowed to board one. Grace. The situation is far more severe. Now is far more severe. I hope everyone will lend their assistance in stopping this apocalyptic crisis. Sure. Sure. Do we have new stuff here too? Seventh caliber? I don't know if you were here before. Maybe you were. Yeah, there's nothing new there, I don't think. As soon as I can go to Aaron, which I think they said I could, then I'm gonna go max out everyone's stuff. Probably pretty soon. Oh, new weapons. Well, good thing I have a bunch of money. How big of an upgrade is this? Too late, can't tell. Let's upgrade everyone we have in the current party for now. Elliot's is right here. Yeah, it's a decent increase. You guys at the bottom? Yeah. I can't get a Duvali weapon? Oh no, is she really not permanent? I know they said temporary, but oh, she better stick around or I'm gonna be mad at her. Okay, well we're gonna put these on you two. Oh, I forgot about Elliot. This is very awkward. I just blew all my money. Pandora. Increased damage of offensive arts. Oh, just in general. Oh. I can think of some stuff to do with that. No, that's not where I meant to go. Okay, we're still on 2 for this, so everything's set up. You're done. Hey there, Muse. Making some weapon repairs? Don't you usually use arts rifles? I've never seen you with a gun this small before. This is actually a special piece. I received it from Vita, made to order. It's a compact orbital pistol with a few finishing touches, of course, courtesy of a certain underground workshop. Pair it with an arts rifle, and now you can have all sorts of fun. With the underground workshops? Oh, fun, huh? Sounds like Vita's rubbing off on her a little. Wait, when you say underground workshop, you don't mean... Oh no, not the Black Workshop. This one's a separate entity entirely. It's one of Ouroboros' 13 factories, situated outside the Empire. Oh. I don't know much about it, but they certainly aren't lacking for craftsmanship. That's some news for you to just drop on, just up and drop on me. But from what I know, arts rifles fire art-space projectiles instead of standard rounds. I wonder. What's with the center of gravity on this thing? Magnificent design, isn't it? I was quite taken by it myself. Pardon me, it would seem I have just received a message. I should take this, if you'll please excuse me. Oh, she just walked away from Reen all serious-like. That must be a very serious call. Curiouser and curiouser. Still, I think I'll just let it be for now. Will you? Wait, what about her? Oh, she moved to the infirmary. How dare you? I'm just finding out what their stuff's about. Huh. Exorbitance like this is hardly the height of temperance, especially for a ship of the church. Why are you using big words? Though this gigantic mirror is handy for perfecting my form, I'll admit. It's pretty decked out, to be sure. All the better to utilize our time while we're flying around. I may as well teach your pupils a thing or two, in that case. Send them to me for training. It'll be just as much a boon for them as it will for me. Me for them. Training with Duvali, huh? Even I'd have plenty to gain from that. Why, so I have a battle with Duvali? Again? I don't want to fight her again. Remote access to the orbital network, documents from all over the Empire. This equipment could very well stand up to that of the Intelligence Division. Well, the Church spares no effort with their special operations ships, after all. I was thinking we should make use of it while we're here, but it looks like you're already way ahead of me. Given our lack of personnel, collecting information is about the extent of our abilities at present. I am hoping to be of more help, seeing as I was a member of the ID. Something wrong, Altina? Not in particular. Seeing you has just given me an idea. Could I have a moment of your time? It won't take very long. Weird, it's not every day that I get a request like this from Altina. I can't believe I'm gonna say no right away. I will be back. Let's just pretend that no time passed, and you get to say that again. Right? Such is the state of the game, then. No, this is completely within what I had hypothesized. We may need to take a slight diversion, however. Is that Muse? Wonder if this has to do with that message she received earlier. So, eavesdropping is your bonding point with her? Okay. Fee, what's on your mind? Oh, well, you've got perfect timing, actually. I wanted to ask you something. Do tag along with me for my training, if you've got time, that is. Your training, Fee? I wonder why she's asking me to come along. She looks unusually serious. Oh, there's multiple hearts. I see. Well, Fee... No worries, just give it some thought, okay? Interesting. I don't think I'd ever choose Fee, not because I don't like her, but Asirin more is like a sister figure to Reen than that. So, okay, we're going to do this first, and then I'm going to do all the bonding events, and then we're going to talk to Crow for story before we move on to, well, probably the next episode. Alright, get ready for a butt kicking then. Yeah, I am going to not mess around. I don't know what Yuna has, but we're going to use Bard. Ha! She is Ranger.
You're on, instructor.
Okay. I'm acting cocky, but I'm gonna regret it. Uptide, huh? I'm saving that. Oh, she has water. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna put you there. Oh. I'll leave that magic crystal for a minute. You can't even attack here, though. Maybe I should grab it, but putting it on the Bard isn't gonna help me. Sure. Yuna's been destroying people when I was playing her, so maybe she's gonna kick my ass, but I'm going to need a heal. But you need some damage. Really? That does... Oh, it's fire. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna attack with you. Use a wall. I don't want this one dying right away. There we go. And seal, since my Bard can't do it right now. Okay. So we're going to move you down to the magic crystal. Swap you. Wait a minute. Isn't this 2 damage to a row of enemies? Perfect. You move up. Oh, you're super dead. And seal. Move you out, and we're gonna heal my Bard just in case. I guess we'll put you here for target practice. Yuna, I've taught you better than this. Okay, this gives all water +1. Including her water. I didn't think that was the case, but that's fine. Because with that... No, I probably could have killed her anyways.
One more. Come on.
Oh, ×3 of all. Why do only new class 7 get... Oh, wait, I thought you got a bonding point. Oh, for Pom Party, probably. I always say Pom Party, but it's Pom Party here. Okay, well, I gotta get these minigames out of the way. Yuna, you better not be hard. I feel like she's good at Tetris. Okay. Oh, look at that chain. I need yellow. Multiple yellow. There we go. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. She's getting some CP. That's not good. I'm about to get a bunch. I don't know if I should hold on to mine and just use it to cut my side or what. She's definitely doing better than Machias, though. That's for sure. Okay, we got a blue. We got a lot of blue there. Wow. I'm just gonna move you over. Oh, I don't like this. She's just setting up to kick my ass in the set. Holy shit! This song. Oh, I just got a double chain. Oh, we're almost at 10. What is that? What happens at 10? Jesus. Oh. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of points. I think I could kill her right now if I hit it. But I want to get this other one. Are we at max? We're at max.
One more. Come on.
Nah, it's fine. 4 and bonding level up. That was good. It was flawless. Okay, I think I'm assuming. I know I'm gonna keep Altina's at this point. I'm gonna do Altina's first. But I should save before I do any of this. Just in case. Because I'm gonna reset regardless, but seeing you has given me could I have a moment of your time? Yes, this is the first time we've had this conversation. Sure, Altina, what can I do for you? Well, it's a fairly important matter, actually. It has to do with a certain account you created before. What?
Access complete. I will bring up the image.
It's voiced? Wait, that's my hometown. Amir, the Hot Springs Paradise. I haven't been back there in a while, but it looks just the same as it did when I left. It's not as snowy, that's for sure. Oh, it was just that first line that was voiced. It would seem this image was captured only a few days ago. It has avoided any major disturbances since its designation as a non-intervention zone, though it is still kept under close surveillance by the IDF. I can, however, confirm the safety of Baron Schwarzer and his wife. I see. That's great to hear. I do have to ask about our direct access to the Intelligence Division's database from here, though. Is there any way we might get caught? There is no need to worry. The encryption technology on this ship appears to be quite advanced. As my own account was locked, I couldn't use it to log in. Luckily, I was able to reuse an old temporary account instead, the one we had you make 2 years ago. I'm no expert on the subject, but I'd say the Intelligence Division missed out on one brilliant agent. Thanks, Altina. I'd already came to terms with being unable to return home, given the security measures they've set up out east. Seeing how things are going over there, even a little, means the world to me. I can't thank you enough, Altina. There is no need to thank me, Instructor. After all, I was able to obtain the information you wanted most wanted to see. I wasn't able to find Elise, I guess. She was in Heimdall during the Great Twilight, and her not being in Amir does worry me. But I felt a connection with her while I was in the workshop. I'll see her again for sure. I just know it. I understand, Instructor. I will do everything in my power to help make that happen. They better be, like, super guarded. If they're just sitting there hanging out and everyone's freaking out about them, there's a problem. For you, for all of Class 7, and for her especially, thanks, Altina. But I also don't want you to push yourself too. Ah, it seems the document listing has just been updated. Wait, what's this one? Mere specialty goods purchase report. The IDF handles this sort of thing? It's most likely a code of some sort. as is common in military cryptography. If I remember the algorithm correctly, the solution is to... Altina? Allow me to decipher this for you. It may take a bit of time, however. I will let you know if I discover any more information about Amir. Okay. I appreciate it, Altina. Okay. Yeah. Oh, a full star. I've seen this code before. I will decipher it. Will report to you immediately if I observe anything in a mirror. I have to do this for her, too. Tina, please don't push yourself too hard. Still guilty? Feeling guilty? About, kidnapping her? You say you don't seem like a the other two seem like battles. Let's see if we can't listen in a bit. And that's our present state of affairs, Lady Mildine. That voice, it's General Le Guin. I understand the situation. This is still within expectations, but will need to be handled prompt in handling it. What shall we do then? You could just leave everything to me, of course. Or I could take care of it instead. Brute force may be messy, but it's always an option. That won't be necessary. I'll handle this. I need the two of you to conserve your strength. The success of Melee Mirage depends on it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be just a moment. Oh my god.
No, that's not it.
It's literally chess.
Bad, but not quite. So close, but not enough. Rejected, revoked, renounced, and refused. Rescinded, retracted, refuted, repealed. 1,000 derivatives of the same basic pattern. Provisionary models, dialectic syntheses, fourth-dimensional dynamics. Revise
What?
and repeat, again and again and again until I've got it. The perfect play.
What was that about? The fact that I don't know what they're talking about, and the fact that she used such vague words here. I want to know what she was coming up with. I've determined our best course of action. First, we secretly contact an administrative aide working in Emerald City. Okay, I see. So this is how Muse makes her plays. Very well. This should set the board in our favor. We'll issue the order right away. You may leave the rest to us. As masterful as ever, Lady Mildine. Nevertheless, I would still recommend you try not to overdo it. After all, you wouldn't want your precious instructor over there to worry, now would you? How would she possibly sense that? Until we meet again, I'll issue another report if anything comes up. We'll keep in touch. Same goes for you, Schwarzer. How? Sorry, I might have been listening in just now. The fault is mine for being so careless, to think I'd miss your hot and heavy stares beating down on me. But to eavesdrop on a girl's private conversations is... Oh! That's weird. I know you felt that way about me, but... What did you just do? My apologies. Does it actually hurt her? Yeah, it seems like mental fatigue. Whatever it was you were doing a moment ago must take a lot out of you mentally, huh? You're like a chess master, always thinking 1,000 moves ahead. Actually, when you think about how much more complex reality is, a simple game of chess doesn't even compare. I suppose not, but what I'm doing is far from impossible. This is merely the price I must pay to bring my plans to fruition. She must be in Operation Melee Mirage. As long as you're a member here as a member of Class 7, you are Muse Egret, first and foremost. So while I might not be able to shoulder the weight in your place, I can at least provide you with support as your instructor. Please don't hesitate to call on me for help, Muse. I'll be sure to keep that in mind, instructor. Now that you've confessed your undying love to me, why don't we skip right past the embraces and jump right into the passionate kiss? Muse. Oh, all right, I understand. Thank you for all your concern. I'll make sure to keep your words close at heart.
It was almost a normal conversation. The fact that I thought she was like sick or something.
The others told me about how stubborn Muse could be, but this is even worse than I imagined. And that orbital pistol, it can't just be my imagination. Still, she did return to Class 7. I'm just gonna have to trust her on this one.
Full bond. Neither of your character things updated, which means 2 of them don't matter, which means I could save right now and choose between Duvali and Fee. Oh boy. I mean, I'm gonna see them both, but which one do I want to keep? I guess whichever one has a... This one has an interest thing. I wonder if you have 2 hearts, if it forces you to be with them, though. In which case, I wouldn't want that. I think we're fine. Everything I've done in this part, completely non-existent. I could skip right past it and get back here, so... Even if I screw up, I have a backup.
Yeah, there's something that I'd like to talk to you about. Do you mind taking long? Yeah. You got it, Fee. I'll always have time for you. Thanks, Reen. Let's head down to somewhere to land. On land. Oh, so you don't want to take care of this in the ship's training room, then? Nah, I need a pretty spacious area, and one where we won't be too conspicuous, and given our current situation.
Parm? Aaron Forest?
Isthmia, I mean. This place is quite the sight. Kurt wasn't kidding when he said it looked straight out of a fairy tale. It's not really the most ideal of training spots, though, is it? Nah, but it is the perfect fallback. Against you, anyway. Against me. I'll just cut to the chase. I need you to unleash your ogre farm, Reen. I want to see how long I can hold it back. I'm not so sure about this. Well, you do plan to keep on using it, don't you? You are the sacrifice, after all. I'm not against it or anything. It's up to you what you do with your power. But if you ever do lose control of it, we're the ones who have to restrain you. Emma can do that with her magic. Laura's got her 6 sword skills, and Elisa with her EXA. Exa. But me, all I've got is my speed. Fee. Thanks, I appreciate you going through all of this trouble for me. I get why you picked this forest now. Even if I did go berserk, the risk would be minimal without any villagers around. Villages. Yep. Besides, I've already got the go-ahead from Rose, so go ahead. Ogre it out.
Okay,
Let's make this a practice bout. I'll just focus on counterattacking and evading. Okay, I'll release my ogre power when the time is right. Things get out of hand. Stay as far away from me as you can. No need to go putting your life at stake in a mock battle, okay? Roger that. Now let's get started.
Okay, this is serious.
Now, bring it on!
Enemy spotted.
Oh, playing as Fee. Of course. Focus on evading and counterattacks. What's my goal here? Looks like I have to battle scope you. Does this actually count? That's weird. Huh. Unleashes his power on Fee's request. This is a specific, unique... Oh, man.
Shit.
Weak.
Look at that evade. I think you
My
could
turn.
kill him with your evade. Do we have a super evade? No, we don't have insight. Do stealth.
Sneaky mission, start. Let's go.
Crit. Oh, right, I'm not linked to anyone. I was like, what's going on there?
Got it.
Okay, now you may be in a little bit of trouble, but... Is my goal to kill him?
Crimson Slash!
What is this
My
Supreme
turn.
stuff? I don't have Supreme when I play as you. I think I'm fine. He's getting... winning.
I can still fight.
Oh. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Oh, I get 2 turns. I don't want to waste good items because I feel like this isn't important as far as that goes. So I'm going to do that. Isn't he going to go berserk after this?
Got it.
What if I just conceal myself then? Yeah, I'm going to try that.
Mission, start.
Because you can't hit
My
anything
turn.
that's the stealth, and I'm going to move.
Let's go.
Yeah, now he can't use crafts. What? What happened
Let my
to...
guard down.
I'm assuming I got AP for beating him. Is that how it works?
He's fast. They don't call me Sylphid for nothing.
Did you get him? Because I think you were going to die no matter what eventually.
Nice moves, Fee. Kinda disappointed in myself, though. I really lost it there. I figured it might happen. In fact, I'm glad it did. Made for some good hands-on practice, you know. I'm pretty positive I can hold you back now if you ever lose control around me again. Fee, thanks, I mean it. Just promise me you won't push yourself. If anything happened to you because of me, I won't. Trust me, I get it. Million was my friend too, Reen. Yeah, I know. It's kind of funny how much you've grown these past few years. You got a bright future ahead of you, Fee. Not just as a bracer, but as a person too. Well, you can thank Sarah and the others for that, and Zephyr too, I guess. I'm finally living life the way they trained me to, back when I was a Jaeger. They taught me more than just how to down a squad, you know. Life lessons. The difference between right and wrong, things like that. I see. We still have some things to settle with the Jaeger King ourselves, though. I have the rivalry to complete, and you, well, he's your father. Yeah, that's why I have to keep getting stronger. Can't let myself fall behind, not to Laura, or Elisa, or Emma, or any of them.
Who's blushing?
Fee, what are you saying? What I'm saying is, in a way, you're like family to me. Too. There's this feeling I get when you pat my head. It's like I'm finally right where I belong. You know, I know I'm just a kid compared to all of you. Elisa, Laura, and Emma were the grown-ups, and me, I just happen to be in the same class. But you know, that was more than good enough for me. Or at least it was. When you lost control at the Grawl, when you disappeared from us just like that, it was like this huge hole opened up, like I was shot, right through the middle of the heart.
That's when I finally realized. I'm no different from Elisa and the others after all. I like you, Reen. A lot. And not just as a friend.
Oh boy.
Oh. Didn't see that coming, did you? Well, don't worry about it, it's cool. I'm not that much older than Elise and Yuna after all, so that's not really the issue I'm having here. How do I put this? Listen, Fee, you don't have to say anything. I wasn't expecting much anyway. Huh? Wouldn't want to make your situation any more complicated than it already is. Besides, I know how you are. I just wanted you to know how things were with me. That I feel the same way as the others.
Interesting.
That's why I can't let Elisa and the others outdo me. So I have to make sure I can hold you back, in case you ever lose control of yourself again. Fee. I said it before, but thank you for all that you've done, and for letting me know how you feel. Sorry to leave you hanging for now. I'll let you know when I'm ready to answer. Well, you know where to find me.
And by the way, why did you stop just now? Rude.
Huh? With what? Oh, that.
And here I thought you were supposed to be a ladies' man.
I'll work on it.
Interesting. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, it was a good scene. I just don't know what to say. At least she was like, "Don't worry about it. I get it. You might not feel the same way, but I wanted to let you know that's respectful. That's good."
After a short break, Reen and Fee made their way back out of the woods. The two of them walked back to the ship. The warm air of camaraderie wrapped around them all the while.
Shared a special moment. I sure did. Oh, and she has a character entry. Oh, man. Okay.
Seeing her give everything she has made it clear how far she's come.
Okay. So I think I have to keep the Fee one. But, oh, no, I have to reload, don't I? Do I get more? Do I get like AP for killing Breen there? Or taking all his HP? I don't know. We still got Duvally.
I'd be willing to teach your pupils an extra thing or two. Send them for training.
Yep.
Why don't we try it out right now then? If that's all right with you, I mean. I'm sure you could use a warm-up after that rivalry. Besides, it might not be a bad idea to test out your lesson plan. Very well. Let us go down on the surface then. A room as small as this is no place to spar.
We're going back to Aaron Forest. Reen and Duvally traveled to the... Oh, now we're going to Parm. Outskirts of Parm. After finding a large enough area, they began training.
Ha!
Oh. Wait, where are the students?
Ugh, that's some speed. No wonder they call you Duvally the Swift. It's not an epithet I take lightly.
I've never said that out loud.
I'm just getting started. Try to keep up. Otherwise, you might die here. Duvally? I told you, didn't I? You and I were not friends. My cooperation with you is just a means to an end. If you stop being useful, I won't hesitate to get rid of you. Breen Schwarzer, I stand before you not as an ally, but as a stallritter of the society. You have no need to hold back as you would against a friend or a student. Show me your true power. Duvally.
Alright, so I'm going all out. Oh, Duvally's training session now began in earnest. Throughout the battle, Breen was able to control his ogre power. Slowly but surely, he started to adjust to Duvally's speed. Oh, you're gonna find the right one? The one behind you.
She's so fast. No, don't get distracted by the clones. There's still only one of her. Keep it together, Reen. The place you need to strike is... top right.
Oh, I was right. I mean, it was slightly more solid. There.
Duvally, are you okay? A single attack won't put me out of action. You deserve praise for enduring that last blow, though. It seems you are not without hope after all. We'll see if you can replicate this performance in the future, though.
Oh, she's half smiling, but she's not looking at him. I see. I see. Duvally better be a love interest. I don't know if I would actually choose her, but The fact she kind of deserves a spot. Thanks, Duvalie.
It's been a while since I was able to fight this seriously. Don't tell me you're used to training like this every day.
My brain sometimes.
Well, there was never any shortage of strong sparring opponents at the Society. Ines and Nea, our Lord Aryan Road, even the Blade Lord himself.
The Blade Lord. I've heard a lot about him. Yeah. He kind of reminds me of Rain. The way he looks.
Tita and Agate seemed to know him. He was Ouroboros' enforcer number 2 and a survivor of Hummel, right? Oh, and according to what Randy told me, he's even a match for the great Duvalie the Swift in battle. Yes, I may have told the SSS something like that. In truth, though, my skills don't even begin to compare with his. The sense of conviction, no, the sense of carnage in every swing of his sword was like nothing I'd ever seen before. Carnage. Justice without the power to execute it is no justice at all. He and the Steel Maiden may follow different schools, but they agreed on this point. In the end, I'm no more than a mere child who's been allowed to live in their world. I was born into a minor noble family on the outskirts of the continent, but I lost everyone I loved in a bandit attack. Lord Arianrod found me and took me in. Any kind of strength I may have achieved, I owe entirely to her.
Did I know that?
Duvalie, I had no idea.
I don't feel like I kind of know that, but I kind of don't. I don't know.
Thank you for telling me about that. Now more than ever, I know the path we need to take. You may not consider us friends, but we're not enemies anymore either. At the very least, we share a common goal, so I'll do everything in my power to help you achieve it. Whatever happens, just try to remember that you don't have to shoulder this burden all alone. Right.
And then...
Coming from you, that's hardly encouraging, but I have to admit, I'm not likely to find my lord by myself. I'll be counting on you to do your part, Schwarzer.
Sure, anytime. That was a good one. After taking a break, Reen and Duvalie returned to the Merkaba. I think Duvalie should be with Crow, actually. Why am I even getting into this? I could care less about relationship stuff. Usually.
You're training on your own. I have to really apply myself if I want to reach my lord. Hope you're not slacking, Schwarzer.
No, of course not. Uh-huh. Sure. Now, Duvalie did not get an update, which means we are going with Fee. Just because. Unless, like, I'm locked out from... Well, there's no way I would know. I'm just going to assume that I'm not going to be, like, missing any more Duvalie stuff by physically not doing this one. And I'm going to see them all if they're all available. So I'm going to do that quick, reset it, and get through it. I'm not even going to bother with the AP, really. Assuming you get AP for killing him. Maybe you don't. But I'll still... Yeah, we'll be fine. But I'm going to get back there, and then we're going to talk to Crow quick before we end. That was easy. Okay, well, I still analyzed him at least. Yeah, it took like half a second to get back to that. But yeah, I did at least make sure to analyze. Because if I'm getting an analysis and a character note out of it, I might as well do it. Just for the perfectionist side of it. Oh, are you playing... that Blade? That's Blade.
How are you feeling, Crow? Physically, I mean. Pretty damn spry, actually, thanks to you. I ain't just sporting my pistols this time around either. Went and dug up a double saber, too. You need any baddies sliced, diced, and full of holes, I'm your man. Roger that, I'll keep you in mind. Oh, he's got like a unit. As with Yuna, press R2 switches modes. Although gunner mode doesn't get the same attack, defense, and speed as saber mode, the range of your normal attacks and counterattacks and crafts will increase. Oh, and crafts. Generally speaking, saber mode should be used against a single boss or enemy. Gunner mode against a swarm. You can also switch in the camp menu.
pierce, otherwise it's slash and thrust. Nice. He also possesses the ability to fish. As with other characters who can fish, his catches will be recorded. Although I think that means nothing. No.
Alright, it's about time we headed down to the surface. We're finding our friends, even if we have to turn the whole Empire upside down to do it.
Now, challenge the rear area of Brionia Island.
Oh shit! He has a bonding event? Yep. Wait. Hey, Crow. Wait, is that Blade? Yep, first time I've touched it in a while. I've been looking for someone to play with. Help take my mind off of things, you know? But I guess its glory days are gone. The Empire's got a whole new card game craze now, huh? Yeah, it's called Vantage Masters. Guess you wouldn't be super familiar with it, since you were still Siegfried back when it came on the scene. Ah, true that. Guess that makes me the outdated old fogey now, huh? What the hey. May as well try and learn how to play. Get the old noggin up and running. Son of a bitch. I didn't know you were gonna...
Do I get another bonding event for turning in a quest? I think I do, but I want to see his now. If I do, then I'm gonna do it. But for now, I'm gonna have to reload. Good thing I didn't save over that. That would have been bad. Interesting. So, because I want to see all the bonding events no matter what. We're just gonna... Yep. We're just gonna see that quick. And... Oh, this sucks. I could teach you how to play Vantage Masters if you're up for it. After all, I am the game master this time around. Ha, you got me there. Learning something from you might be a nice change of pace for once. Well, don't let me stop you. Teach away, Instructor Reen. Are we actually playing? Not long after did Crow's crash course of Vantage Masters begin.
Alright, so we got these natials, each with one of 4 type attributes. Magic cards and master cards. Looks to me like the battle begins the second you start constructing your deck. Right, it's important to maintain balance, but a riskier approach might build with a specific archetype in mind. For instance... Oh, I see. So this card combo's off that other one. Right, so you want to hold on to them until they're both in hand. Using your cards in suboptimal situations just because you can make for some major misplays, just like in Blade. In other words, timing is everything. I getcha. Alright, I think I got a pretty good handle on this now. Want to try a real match? Absolutely. After all, actual competition's the only way to learn. Real way to learn, right? Oh, now you're sounding like a real instructor. Let's get started then. Go easy on little me, alright? I will, instructor's honor. Crow's Vantage Master training then moved onto the real thing. Ring tried to treat Crow as a normal opponent, while still accounting for his lack of experience. However, he kicked his ass. I activate my Curia Bell skill. Your front row's out of here. Ouch, should have seen that coming. You're picking this up so quickly, it's insane. Too insane. You're not a beginner at all, are you? Guess the cat's out of the bag. I mean, technically, this is my first time actually playing. Those Zephyr guys played it all the time during the breaks back at the workshop. Sometimes I'd watch their matches. You son of a bitch. Guess I managed to pick up a few things. General rules, effective strategies, that kind of stuff. You're able to play this well just by recalling the matches you've watched? So you were playing dumb from the very start. Also, you could hustle me? Forget Crow, we should start calling you Shark instead. Hey now. Mind games are half the battle now. You keep acting all soft like that, you're never gonna get anywhere. Oh, don't worry, I know. I strengthen my ranger with Blaze. Then use her to attack your Curia Bell, destroying her. The hell? Wait, don't tell me you read me all along. Like a book. I'd like to think I know you well enough by now. I just made sure to keep a few tech cards in hand just in case. Oh man, you straight up crushed me there. Guess you did have a whole year and a half to make some headway though. Look at me, just treading water while you sail right past. It's all I can do to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. That was my goal. Besides, you finally managed to take a few steps forward yourself, right? Yeah, but I have you guys to thank for that. That's why I have to stick this out, right until my very last breath. I'll be counting on you out there, pal. Last breath, huh? Same here, Crow. Glad to have you back on the team.
It's never going to happen. If I don't finish the game, it will never happen. And he'll be alive forever. After taking a short break, the pair went their separate ways. Okay, so that's a bond up. No note, which means fee is absolutely required. I have to choose between Duvali and Crow. If I get another bonding point, which I know I'm going to now. I think that's how it always has worked. Yeah, now that I remember. But that's everything I needed to do, so I'm just gonna reload and save in my own time, quick. And then we're gonna head to Brionia Island's back end in the next one, and then into Parm and whatever we can get done. I don't know. I don't know what's upcoming. But yeah, this whole episode's just bonding events and exploring the ship. It's fine. I'm enjoying it. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I'll see you in the next one.